like my main I would say is Rise, but
Mhm.
since I'm not that good on it, I don't play like every game.
Okay.
So last season I played a lot of Victor,
Mhm.
but I did well on Victor, but I don't find Victor a lot of fun.
Don't play him then.
So I don't know, it is fun, but it is not fun like Rise. So I added like Tristana as
Yeah.
well. Let me send you because is an I did it at AD champion. And this one is very fun. It's very
Yeah.
aggressive, and I always tended to play with passive and weak laners. So Tristana was a good addition.
Uh huh.
I like it a lot. So I sent it to you my OPGG there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Uh, yep.
Caspian is your most
Um,
played?
yeah, I played a lot of Kassadin on the beginning of the season because it was very good. But since I
Yeah, I
didn't
bet it
have a lot
was.
of experience with Kassadin, it did not go that well.
I mean, I'm looking at your OPGG and Ryze is your best champion. And you said you find him a lot of fun. I think you should just keep playing Ryze then. Like, I'm looking at the win rates. Ryze is your best. If you just play Ryze, you will have good win rate, you will climb. Like, just based
Yeah.
off of the stats on its own.
Oh, got mid lane. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
I think
it.
let's lock in Ryze. Let's play Ryze.
Yeah.
I think if this is your favorite champion, you really enjoy playing him, he can be played like every game if you really want to. Some matchups are obviously harder than others, but like
Yeah.
he's not bad. He can play League. Like I would be happy playing Ryze every game till Master Tier, and then I'm not that good at him, so at that point it would be harder, right? Because you have to be good mechanically to win some matchups, and I am not. Yeah, just ban whatever you want to ban.
Yeah, I also am very bad mechanically.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
not. I am older. I am already 29, so
I
not
think
that young anymore.
I don't think that's a real thing, by the way. Like mechanics getting that much worse. I have read some studies, and it's not like your reaction time gets that much worse when you get older. It is just you have less time to play the game, you know.
Yeah. Oh
So
my god, that's why I don't ban Yasuo. It always get banned on the other team, and I feel
yeah, the
I
V team
just
always bans
wasted the
it.
ban.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
just for you know, usually why I ban Yasuo is that also Yasuo is very good against Ryze, so I
mhm.
don't like playing against him.
If you don't
Also, I
like
am
playing against
pretty
him, just ban it.
bad. I'm pretty bad against Yasuo specific or Yone.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is the kind of champion that I use it struggle with
Yeah,
because I don't think I am very good at spacing.
yeah, that's fair.
Um,
That's fine. Then just ban it. If you have if you really struggle against the champion, you just ban it. I had like issues against Silas at one point. I would just ban it every game. I just wouldn't play against it. Or I had issues against Irelia, and I would just ban it every game as well. No.
yeah,
Lux is a harder matchup.
yeah, but it is what it is. So usually with runes, I go with this. Sometimes I change.
I think middle.
Yeah, sometimes I change to not this, but
I think that's best
usually
most
with
games.
Rise, yeah, you should like trying to win your side lane, so it's good. And also
Yeah,
you
you roam a
can,
lot.
if you have tier, you can go in the water, side steps, and it can go make your mana go up. It's pretty fun.
I don't know if they fixed this bug. Did they?
Oh, maybe I don't think
I
so.
know
Maybe they did.
Ryze was like you were not allowed to take this rune on Ryze in pro play because of this bug. I don't know if they fixed it.
Oh, maybe they fix it.
But we were specifically told you are not allowed to play water walking Ryze in pro play because we will
Yeah,
ban you because of this bug.
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was not because of tier, was it? It was because Ryze's he would gain AP and his passive
Yeah,
converts AP to mana, right? Or mana to AP, something like this. So it would
yeah,
just
yeah.
keep refunding mana. It was very weird. Do you take Ghost on Ryze every game? Let me look.
Yeah, I usually play Ghost every game because I don't think I have a good TP usage.
Mhm.
And like some rise mains, they say that like unless you are like very high elo, usually Ghost is a better choice because the synergy with rise.
Okay.
Unless because your team doesn't know like how to use
Yeah, I mean
TP
TP is just
advantage that
nice for
much.
lane. TP is super
Oh
nice for lane.
yeah.
It just means that you will get poked and then you can TP back to lane and then you're fine. For example, this lane will be pretty hard for you. You will be poked a lot. If you run Ghost, usually just run Ghost. If you're used to Ghost, just play it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
We will
What
talk
I'm gonna
about it
try to
afterwards.
do.
We will talk about it
What I'm gonna
afterwards.
try to do use you against Lux is that seems like it's a very bad matchup. What I used to try to do is in the early game is get mana flow stacks and get wave pushes advantage because usually players on this elo they are not that good at laning skill shots, so I can dodge them a lot of times. That depends on the game. So
But I
what
thought
I
you
usually
said you
try
were
to
not
do
good
is like
mechanically. If you can dodge all their skill shots, you're pretty clean mechanically.
yeah, like some players they are bad. I think
Yeah, that's
maybe.
fair.
Let's see if my FPS doesn't is not bad. Oh no, it looks good. So what I usually do is I go with this because I usually try to get a shitter recall. But since this is a bad matchup, I'm gonna go with tier safe option.
One moment. There we go. I'm just fixing my OBS.
Bem-vindo a Summoner's Rift.
Oh my god, bienvenido. Cool. Okay, there we go.
30 segundos
Sorry, I just had
para a
to set up all the
liberação das
recording.
tropas.
Yeah.
There we go.
FYI, in Brazil, we don't speak Spanish. It's Portuguese.
Yeah, I know. But I don't speak
Oh,
Portuguese.
oh no! That's because usually people think that we talk Spanish because it's close and we
Yeah,
are in
no.
Latin America.
I met
It looks a lot like Spanish.
some of my friends from. Oh well, I went to Florida when I was in the US, and my friend had some Portuguese, or not Portuguese, sorry, Brazilian friends, and they were all speaking Portuguese. And I was like, damn, I do not understand a fucking word of what you're saying.
Yeah, Portuguese is really hard to learn.
Yeah. I'm
But
like,
if
some
you
of
know
these
Spanish,
words
you're
sound
very
familiar.
close.
I'm like, they sound familiar, but they're like pronounced differently, you know? So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, if she lets you hit wave, it's obviously good. Oh wow, she's not a good player. Good. Okay. So when you have to go for last hit, you want to try to play defensive, right? So she can't land ease on you very easily. I like that you're walking up, but it has to be on correct timers. It's good E by her. Okay, we need to think about how we can play for Crash, because we've already lost too much HP. So, Cheetah Recall is probably good. We need to slow push wave a little bit. And then just recall on third.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's a good idea. Make sure you get all minions. Don't push too fast, by the way. This is a bit too fast. Because now look.
I'm gonna ward upside here.
Yeah, but now you don't get your reset, right? That's the problem. You pushed a little bit too fast.
Let's see if she's gonna push.
First blood.
I'm gonna have to use this.
Yep.
Oh, Shaco upside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to push this.
Try to push next wave. Like, crash, stack this wave and then crash on next. It's too,
Oh,
it's
I already
too,
pushed.
yeah, it's too, like, desynced, right? You can, I mean, you have to reset here, but it just kind of sucks, because look, you will miss next wave now.
If
Yeah,
I buy boots, I can get in time back.
Yeah, sure.
Or do you think it's a bad buy?
It's fine against Lux, because you need to dodge skill shots. But only because it's against
Yeah.
Lux. It's not good because you get back to lane. Well, it is nice because you get back to lane faster, but if I was against, like, Silas or something like this, I would not do that.
Oh, she's
Okay.
not pushing.
She's not pushing you in, so you're fine. She's actually being very nice. How to set up this. I mean, if you can trap her in
knew
lane, it's
she-
good, but I don't think you can. I think she will just... Like, the only reason... No, you just let her push, it's fine. It's fine. Just catch the wave under tower, she will reset anyway. You can't trap her in lane.
Oh, I opened the wrong skill.
It's fine. Wait, she will not reset? Okay, so this is only good if you can keep her from crashing, and I don't think you can. So just do this, yeah, it's fine. Just see us. Good dodge. Careful with how much mana you spend, by the way.
Nice. Skill shot.
Stop spending so much mana. Stop using so much mana. Only use for mana flow, or if you need to push to leave lane, right? Like you're already burning through a lot of your mana. Just chill, just play slow. You're just last hitting. Like it's not like you can do a whole lot early game again in this matchup, right? Like you will get pushed in and that's fine. You will only push if you need to like roam or if you need to recall. Yeah, those ones are fine because it procs mana flow band and you combo her. But the ones where you only use it on wave like this is bad.
Oh my god. No one saw that skill shot.
I didn't see anything. It's fine. Yeah. Again, wasting mana. You need to be a little bit more careful with how you use it.
I'm gonna
Because now you
pop
get
a
trapped in
biscuit
lane,
here.
right? Yeah, but you get trapped in lane now. It's a bit not ideal.
I think Shaco is bot side.
I mean, you can't really
He's
do anything.
acting later. Oh yeah,
He
he's
is
on my
bot side,
jungle.
yeah. It's good tracking.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you can't
not
do anything.
go up.
Okay, we will also talk about this.
Shaco is. Gonna have to pop the other potion.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinning the wave a little bit just to not get that big.
There's no reason to thin it. She's gonna recall anyway. Okay, this is a
I
mistake,
won.
but it's fine. You need to just push, just auto, because she will reset. Pop biscuit, and just push fast.
Oh no.
Yep, reset, it's good. I mean, you can buy tier 2 boots and sapphire crystal. Wait, press tab for me? These are not good this game. Just go CDR. Boots, yeah. Just CDR boots, sapphire crystal, and refillable, and then run to lane. Like, only value this has in this game is against Lux. And it's not good
Oh,
enough
yeah,
just against Lux.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need the MR, because no AP champs, only Lux. And you don't need the Tenacity, because Lux Q is the only thing you can Tenacity, and Alistar stun. But that's it. Or Vayne stun if you get hit by it, I guess. But
I'm
there's
gonna
not
have-
like a lot of CC.
I'm gonna let her crash this, right? I cannot stop.
Yep, you can't. It's good. She just wasted combo though. Maybe you can like space her back a little bit. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Careful with how much mana you use again. That's good. I like it. It's fine play. Yeah, she's making a mistake here. So when she wastes E like that, if she's stepping up, you can try to step into her. And if she's bad, you will hit her. But if not, you just hit the wave. Here you can just push the wave, right?
Yeah, I'm just.
So-
Shaco stopped line. Okay.
So if
I
she's
did
not
not
tr-
do what that go.
No, but it's fine. If she's not trying to fight you, you can just push the wave. So... Oh, that sucks. It's good ult by her, actually. Makes it hard for you to play.
Shaco's gonna be here.
Yep, just pop potions. Be ready if she flash Qs you. I would look for flash Q if I was Lux. So just be mentally prepared for it.
Gonna ward there. Maybe Shaco is. Oh, she just wasted Q.
Yeah, it's good. Nice.
I knew she's gonna do that.
You have Vi. Vi has ult. Oh,
I did
okay.
not go there. I
Oh, that
thought
is-
Vi was gonna go there. I should
Uh,
have ulted here, so she could.
you
go
don't even
there.
need to ult there, but yeah. It's a good idea. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, my Rise ults. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, problem is you're kind of trapped in lane now.
Yeah, I don't have ults to buy me in. Oh, my
are
god,
you
she
dead?
doesn't have.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, I.
It's fine.
That's why I hate this matchup.
It's fine. It's fine. There are definitely things we can talk about that will make
Yeah.
this a lot more playable for you.
I should have flash at that Q. Like
I
I should
mean,
not
it-
go there here, right? Like because then I am trapped. Don't have. I cannot like.
I
use
mean,
the weapon. I should be on this side.
problems begin before this even happens, right? Like the only reason you're in that spot is because you made misplay earlier, right? If you don't fuck up earlier, you're fine. But you made misplay earlier, so now you're in a bad spot. Like you just made so many like small mistakes that you just died, right? Yeah, it's
Darkness
good.
bot side.
Look at side lanes.
I'm gonna ward here.
Yeah.
Shaco's bot side. There is a play there. I could go, but I knew she's gonna do that. I knew again. Again. Okay, so I can go top lane now. Oh my god. Oh my god, why Shaco did go here? I think I didn't need the ghost, right? Or maybe I
I think-
needed.
I think Ghost is fine. I think it's scary because if you get hit by Q, you're dead again. I would rather
Yeah,
you use
and-
Ghost than you have to use Flash. Yeah, just let her push,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, catch wave. Not a lot we can do.
Oh, I thought she was gonna do top lane.
Yeah, we're just catching wave, it's fine. Ow. Yeah, well, if you get hit by 1Q, you're dead, so let's be aware of this.
Shaco is bot lane again.
Have
How
to think
does
about how we can
it-
get reset. I don't know.
Yeah.
This game is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, but you know, on our region, people throw a lot, so there is always a hope.
Okay, I believe it.
Oh my god, I knew that. Okay, I'm gonna-
Hmm.
Oh, how the fuck it didn't kill there? I'm gonna try to bait her. Yeah, baited, baited. No shit.
Reverse baited.
I thought I'm gonna dodge. She's gonna flash. Oh, she did not.
Yeah, you need to look for reset at some point. You have Leona around mid lane though, so maybe can kill. Ping her. Oh, just push wave. Oh, maybe not. Maybe can kill. Be really careful with this ult. Cause you might just get one shot. Yeah.
I
Maybe
think
it
there is no
works.
play there.
No,
Oh,
there's not.
oh my god.
I think you live. Yeah, phase rush proc.
Yeah.
That's good. Run the fuck out of there. Okay.
Oh, you're not gonna try. Oh, she's gonna. He's gonna herald. Okay, there's nothing I can do, right? So
Nope.
just take the
Just
loss.
have to recall. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this one.
No, 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 no.
It can't. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no, 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 no. Not this matchup. Not this matchup. You take so much damage in lane. You kind of need this. Yeah, I don't really know. Your Trundle is going 1 and 5 and spamming that he needs help. But yeah, well played to that guy, I guess.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, I'm sad to hear that.
No, but I don't get tilted like by this anymore.
I would have gotten tilted if you missed cannon, but it's fine. Look at bot lane. Maybe can roam.
Yeah,
No,
I
cannot
don't
roam.
think
Cannot
there is a
roam.
play there. But I'm gonna
It's
ward.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's see if she wastes. Please, please, waste some skill. I'm gonna try to bait. Yeah,
Yeah, but we don't know where Shaco is, so be careful.
yeah.
Like, I would like to walk
Just-
up, but it's kind of annoying because if we get hit by one Shaco, we're just dead. Or if Shaco's there and we get hit by a Q, he's
No,
just dead.
she warded there.
Yeah.
See if I can bait her.
Shaco, bot side, mid.
Yeah, again.
Mm-hmm. He will
Oh,
look mid
didn't
lane
get
because he
that.
has nothing else to do. Actually, he's looking Drake.
Double kill inimigo.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Okay, so you understand that you need to bait spells. The problem is, the reason we bait spells is so we can walk up and be aggressive, you know? When you baited spells earlier in the lane, you didn't really walk up. That is one problem that we need to fix. Enemy will just get Drake, just push the wave. Not a lot we can do. Yeah, she wastes spell, just push. Nice, good. Push and leave topside, because Sheko will be mid. Yeah.
She can do whatever she wants. I'm gonna go base.
Yep. I think it's fine. Maybe need to run top actually. Depends.
No, I think.
Yeah, well Fiora shouldn't go back in there.
I think I'm gonna ult. Not let Doe go.
Yeah, that's
Tower
fine.
go.
Aliado foi eliminado.
Wait, she lost that. Yeah, I guess you needed to run top. Sucks.
Where is Shaco? Where is Shaco? Where is Shaco? You're
Unknown.
not gonna base.
Equipe destruiu uma torre.
Bot lane Shaco there.
Yeah. Can push wave then.
Aliado foi eliminado.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just hit wave then. Nice. Yeah, and then you just fog it. Just take plant if there is one. Careful,
Shaco may be
Shaco's
here,
gonna be
but I
here.
don't think.
He doesn't kill you
Please,
1v1.
please. Oh, she's bot side. Just appeared here.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that feels bad. And there she has E again.
No, my fucking god. It feels nice to play League of Legends.
Yeah, you enjoying this game? That's fun, isn't it? Ah, good dodge.
I knew she's gonna throw that. Oh my god, I am so stupid.
I mean,
How late is this?
you would lose.
No, I cannot.
You would
No,
lose your
no,
tower.
no.
Yeah, this is very late Rod of Ages. Very, very late. But it's fine. Nice.
I'm gonna. No, I cannot go here. I'm gonna be trapped.
Yep, correct.
Foi eliminado.
Looks like Vi is looking. Nice, you can look.
Sua torre foi
Fucking murder her. Make sure she dies. Yeah, just steal the kill. Nice, good. I like it. Push wave. Shaco bot side. You're safe.
Oh my god.
Leave. Just leave. You can't take tower. No.
No.
I mean, she can hit tower if she wants to, but it's just not gonna do anything because you're not gonna take it. If she wants to hit tower, she can hit tower. It's not like it's bad for you. Yeah, just run back mid lane. Oh, there's Shaco there. This might be the latest Rod of Ages I've seen in my career. But it's
No,
fine.
I have hit it latest
You have? Oh my god, it's a miracle. somehow.
with Cassidy. Oh, they got that.
Yeah, you can't.
There's no way we
contest.
can fight.
You just push wave then. It's fine. Yeah, push
I'm
wave.
gonna go bot side. Let's see.
Looks like your team is
looks-
fighting, so maybe you have to be there. It depends on what they do. I mean, ideally you just spam ping them away, and you just keep pushing mid.
Maybe this is not a good idea. I don't think there is a play here. If I go there, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Um
sure.
aliado
Just leave them.
foi eliminado.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, sorry. I was
You're
gonna
fine.
curse that guy.
You're fine. There's Alista behind you. But
I
Vi is
I
here
noticed
too.
that.
Lux is here. Go Lux, if you can. Not just hit Alista then. Kite away.
Aliado foi eliminado.
You're not killing him. You're just trying to deal that. Don't commit to this. Shaco is gonna be here. And maybe you kill it.
Um aliado
No, that's okay. Leave. Shaco's here. Yeah.
I'm there.
You're
Already
dead,
dead.
you're dead.
foi eliminado.
Yeah, it's like you're hitting Alista just to hit him, because there's nothing else to do. But it's not like you're actually trying to kill him, you know?
Sua torre
But your Vi,
Yeah.
she kind of misunderstood. She thought you were trying to kill him. I can assure you, you are not trying to kill him there. Because you can't.
Yeah.
But
I
your Vi
should, like-
kind of misunderstood.
What should have done that? Just got back?
Yeah. I mean, your Vi griefed by ulting in. She should not ult
Yeah.
like this.
torre foi destruída.
Like, you played it... You spaced a little bit too far forward, but that was it. Like... And then you followed up on your Vi. You shouldn't really... If you know it's bad play
Oh.
by her, you know, you don't follow it.
If
Yeah,
there's
I
a
mean,
play
ult
here?
here is good. Ult is good. Ult is good. Yeah, it's good. Fight, 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 fight. It's good.
Aliado foi eliminado.
Oh, you spaced too far backwards. Oh no. Fiora, Fiora, Fiora.
O inimigo foi
That sucks.
eliminado.
Yeah, just wave. There's fight going on, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get the wave.
Yeah, but we need to like pay attention to the fight to see if we need to move. Probably don't need to move. You don't need to move now, right? It's too late. But in the moment, you need to like realize if you actually need to go to the fight or you need to take the wave. Because there's world where like enemy team tries to dive tier 2 and you just run to the fight and you pick up free triple kill and the game is back. Now we can win again.
Makes sense. Oh.
Wait,
how
your
good is
Tristana
that?
stole it. Oh no, it was your Vi, right? But it's bugged.
No,
Yeah.
Tristana. Tristana.
Oh my god.
She's the
How?
goat.
How? Yeah, she is the goat, I guess. How? Yeah, we just keep pushing.
Oh my god.
Fiora is gonna be here, so leave.
I
Yeah,
need
just
I
go
need
to
my
jungle
item.
camp. Just go take jungle camp. Just to go take.
I'm gonna
jungle.
go mid. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
mid.
you can go mid as well. It's fine. Both options are good.
Neutralizado.
Go here.
You're actually gonna
Inimigo
maybe like win this game. I don't know. Your team is
Maybe.
like coming back. It feels like somehow.
This is like Brazil is worse than NA. I can guarantee you.
And I felt pretty bad, so that's impressive.
Yeah, I can. Oh no, Brazil is worse.
I didn't get to play on Brazil.
Oh, I would not. I like you. I would not recommend it.
Okay, okay. I'm glad I didn't.
Okay, so I have to catch top lane. I think. I guess there is no word I can go mid because Stun is gonna go mid now.
Mhm.
But I have to mind Fiora,
Yeah.
and Shaco could be here.
Good decision.
I think there is no way. I think I have to go to buy stopwatch to be able to play this game. Otherwise, I cannot walk up on any fight because of Shaco and Fiora.
Shaco is not that big of a threat to you. You're very tanky with HP. I don't think you need
Looks as
stopwatch.
here.
It depends. If your argument is you can get hit by Lux Bind and then you need to stopwatch, then it's fine. I don't mind it. But you're solo AP. There's fight mid lane. Pay attention. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
can catch
I'm
this guy.
looking.
He's no Q, right? So can catch. Can force his ult maybe. Yeah, nice. You know which one is real? You hit the wrong one. Oh no, you misplayed. You kill. Nice. It's good. I like it. Oh, I don't like what your Tristana is doing though.
Oh my god.
She's dead, she's dead. Fight is lost, fight is lost. Can't win, can't win. It's fine. Just leave, just leave, just leave. You can't kill that.
Triple kill inimigo.
Oh, I'm gonna die here. There's no way. One single skill shot and I'm dead.
Yeah, but you need to like look at Lux's HP, because there's world maybe you can flash. Oh, okay, she's full HP. Yeah, it will be very hard then.
I saw it.
Yeah, yeah, can't
Sure.
play then, can't play.
Yeah, that's just.
Sua torre foi destruída.
Careful, careful. You know, we kinda said we needed to not walk in, and then you walk in anyway. But maybe Fiora just got baited and you're just the best at mind controlling.
Oh,
Yeah, it's actually good ult by you. Yeah, keep playing it. I mean, maybe you're just the GOAT for making that play happen. True, actually.
nice ult, right?
Can Nash, yeah.
Foi eliminado.
There's a little bit of mind control on the enemy Fiora. If she doesn't queue in there, or if she goes earlier, yeah, keep in mind you have Archangels up in 5 seconds. She doesn't have Smite, well then you have to kill the Shaco. Look at Shaco. Yeah, yeah, there he is. Yeah, yeah, you found him. That's the clone. Okay, he's dead anyway. But Nash reset now.
Spree.
Uh-oh, can
We
still
have
do it.
time.
Can still do it, yeah. Can still do it. Nice. It's good, I like it. Yeah, you can go death cap. You're not
Yeah,
really
let's
gonna take
check
too
this.
much damage in fights.
Yeah, let's shoot. Bot looks bad. Tops looks bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna go top because Fiori's bot and I don't like her. And Lux doesn't like the side lane, so they have.
Yeah, I mean the reason for top is you can push this out before Drake spawns, and then you can collect blue buff when you go down. Like there's nowhere else to be than top lane right
Oh,
now.
I forgot about Drake. I forgot about Drake. No, 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 Tristano. Go back, 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 back.
He has TP if he wants to split, but it's really late for this play now.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying for him.
Yeah,
have to
it's
go
just
there.
very late. It's fine. You can just run take blue buff now. Just take blue buff, play
Oh,
through mid.
Vi is.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Ping that
for
shit. That's
him.
yours. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah,
No,
but you,
this is Brazil.
yeah, but you spam ping
I,
on your
you
way.
know when the last time I got a blue buff? Last year.
Oh shit. Was it like birthday
Yeah,
present or what?
it was Christmas, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you push this wave. Yeah, the macro is a little bit crazy in this server, but it's fine. Wait, how is your Vi half HP? Okay, you got tower top lane. It's cool. Your Lux is overextending a bit. Enemy Lux can catch, no? Look Lux, look Lux, look Lux. Hey, just go for her. Oh no, she's dead. Nice, it's good to play. Look Vayne. Nice. Can EW, yeah, good. Look mid wave.
Oh, look at this beautiful tower.
Where is Shaco? Do we know? You can beat her if you play it good. You beat her, you beat her. Nice. Shaco will probably
Nice command
steal Drake.
control.
Just like mentally prepare yourself for the tilt when Shaco will steal Drake, but it's fine. Like it's okay. Like we're just mentally prepared to be a little bit mad if he steals Drake. And that's fine.
Sua equipe destruiu
I think I should go back or go
No,
top.
no, catch wave, no, take wraiths actually. Take wraiths if you can. Catch wave, take wraiths, and then recall. You have death cap soon. You don't get tower, I don't think. Don't even try. Actually, you can just recall. You have death cap. Nice.
Go back, go back, go back, you shit. Go back. He's not gonna go back, right? He's never gonna go back.
No, it's Channel. He only goes forward, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mid because there is nowhere worse to go. I'm gonna
You know,
see if there is
early
a
game
gold.
looked so bad. How are we still playing League of Legends? I don't understand. I
Yeah.
feel like game should be over. It's kind of
My
crazy.
ultimate. Yeah. And the fact that I didn't go there, you know, because if I go there, I die on that ultimate.
Yeah, it was really good. It was like good ult by you.
Oh, do you see this? Ah,
Oh my God,
level
it's-
18.
Oh, nice.
The worst of the time
It's-
ever.
It's so good value. I mean, you
Yeah.
can go
Oh.
side lane.
You see? Ah, level
So much
18.
value. You can push mid. Look at the fight. Look at the fight. Look at fight. Maybe can move. Maybe can move. Yeah, can move. Look for Lux. Ult behind Lux if you can. Oh, nice. Look Fiora. I just fucking hit whoever you can. Yeah, go Fiora. Not Alistar, brother. Fiora. Yeah, just end mid. Whatever. Who cares? This can be played so much cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay. This can be played so much cleaner. You have a lot of stuff that can be done so much better. It's good. Wait, what is this guy doing? Yeah, I guess you just kill this guy. Fuck that guy. Can end the game.
Don't
Nice.
think we can.
No, you can. You can.
Can we?
You can. Yeah, for sure. What is Shaq gonna do? You spit in his face. He jumps in, he kills one. Maybe he kills you, and then you end the game anyway. Just hit tower. Like, what can Shaco do, man? Oh no, not the Tristana, and now he's fucking dead. Yeah, yeah, it's that guy. It's that guy. Good. And you just end the game. Cool. What a game. Ay, ay, ay.
Roller coaster.
It
Classic
was a roller
Brazil.
coaster. It was a bit of a roller coaster, yeah. Okay, let's let us review the game. There's for sure some stuff to talk about.
Should I stop streaming?
Yeah, I will screen share,
Yeah.
and then we will look at it.
FYI, in
Oh my
Brazil,
God.
we
There we go. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if my PC will handle this, but let's pray. Oh, this is not me looking at builds at all. I would never. Oh, it's EpicPen that decided to just come up on screen. That's cool, EpicPen. Okay, so first thing to talk about is how to set up the cheater recall correctly. So you have the correct idea if you want to cheater recall, but you have to be aware of how fast you need to push, right? So already level 1, we have taken a lot of damage, right? Because actually we can talk about some stuff before cheater recall now that I will look at it. We have to look and see how we lost so much HP. But once you recognize that you're in like a pretty bad spot in terms of lane, you just look for recalls. So we tank 1E, this is fine. Already here, by the way, I would maybe start spacing a little bit more aggressively. So the idea here is her E is on cooldown, so now you can like try to space inwards because she has nothing left, right? And she has to go for this minion. And what you can look for is an auto attack on her, maybe an E on her as well because it's pretty cheap in terms of mana. And if you're gonna cheater recall on 3 anyway, then it doesn't really matter how much mana you burn here, right? If you're not gonna cheater recall, then this E on her, like without having mana flow up, would probably be bad, right? Because early game your E doesn't do that much damage, right? Like it's pretty low damage. It's maybe like 50 or something like this. It's not a lot. So it would be, if you know you're gonna cheat her, we can burn mana now and it's fine. But if you are not gonna cheat her, you cannot burn mana now unless mana flow is up. You would only use your E for mana flow then at level 1. But here I would start walking up. Why? Because Lux is on cooldown. So what I want you to start doing is whenever enemy champ uses a spell, you will like take notice and think about how to punish. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Because I think you can walk up here. Actually, maybe you do walk up because I see your mouse is here, but I think you don't.
I'm gonna hit the minion.
Yeah, exactly. And now you walk up. You could have done it a little bit faster. Here, very interesting, like instructive moment, I think. Here, walk up is bad, but why?
Because the E is back, or she doesn't have any minions to hit.
Yes. So it's actually 3 reasons. There's a lot of reasons why walk up here is bad. 3 different reasons. You're right. E is back now, so you can get E'd. She doesn't have to last hit anything, and the third reason is you have to last hit something. So whenever you have to last hit, you want to try to play as far away from enemy champion as possible, right? Because otherwise they will hit you. So when you have to auto attack this minion, you're gonna get an E no scoped in your face right here. And even if she doesn't have E up, she would walk up and auto attack you, and you would just take damage for free, right? Which is bad. So
Yeah.
you should position as far away from her as possible. Where would that be? Like, where do you think good position is? Because you can stand all the way back here, but is that really good? Because if you stand here and kill this minion will get low HP and you will be too far away to like walk in and punish, right? So this would like theoretically be good, yes, but it's too far away. Where should you stand? What determines where you should stand here? What do you think? If you're thinking about it logically.
One thing that was on my mind was Shaco could be here, so maybe back. I
He
think
cannot be here. No, he cannot be here. He is here 215 if he's mid lane. He cannot be.
215.
Yeah, he is not like.
Okay.
Level 3. He does not level 2 gank. Shaco cannot level 2 gank. He will always level 3 gank. He will do this into top, or he will do this into bot, or he will do okay on this side he will do this into top lane, or these 3 camps into mid lane.
So
That is
I
it.
think to the to the river would be a good way to be, because
Here?
if I stand, or maybe on the
Or this
on
side?
the other way, yeah, because I have to last hit the minion, and when is the time for her to last hit, it's easier to punish, and also
So
it's not. Go ahead.
the idea is good. The only problem is what makes this hard, like this position. Imagine you have to hit Lux here. What is the problem? If you walk up here and hit Lux, what happens?
Is it gonna eat me or the minions gonna attack?
You tank all of these minions, and it's hard to break the minion aggro. Why? Because your minions are over here. The easiest way to break minion aggro is just run towards your own minions and run behind them. And then these minions will
Oh, I
start
didn't know
focusing
that.
them. I mean, usually that's the way it goes. I don't specifically know, but that's like my experience with it. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but running like all the way down into this bush is bad, right? Because you would have to do that to break minion aggro probably. Or just maybe you can run out here. I'm not actually sure. This is something that I should probably do some research on and figure out. Like how to optimize. Oh, sorry, if my mic cut out. Because I'm not entirely sure. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay, good. I would say you need to position just outside of Lux E range if possible. So this is Lux E range. So the best position you can have is maybe like here. I think this is a good position because it's close. And if Lux walks up, it's just outside of her E range, because if she walks up, E range will be this, right? Or a little bit longer, maybe. But just here. But what you should try to do is stand just outside of her range when you have to go for last hit, if possible. And you don't need to know exact range like this. You just have to have like a general feeling of what Lux E range is, and then stand a little bit further away. But this is like, we're just trying to get the theoretical idea down here, right? Stand away from enemy champion when you're last hitting. You don't have to stand all the way back here, because there's no threat in this zone anyway, so you might as well stand a little bit closer. Over here is risky or bad, because you will tank minion aggro, and it's hard to de-aggro them. Here is good, because you can walk up, E her, and then step back. The only argument that this would be bad is because you will stand in the wave, so she will E you and E the wave. So if that is the reason you
That's
want
why
to
I don't
stand out
like
here, it's actually fine.
be on the wave.
Sorry?
Oh yeah, I always try to like when
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
against
yeah.
a range enemy to not be on the wave, just not like.
So that's like, if you're, I mean, it's good argument then. I think you will just take too much damage if you stand out here. But maybe the conclusion is maybe we just cannot punish Lux on this minion. That's okay. That's a good conclusion to come to. Maybe you can't. I think you can if you walk up here. After you, like, if you step down like this, zoop, kill minion, and then walk up like this on the left side, because then it's easier to break minion aggro, I think you can punish it. But maybe we just can't, and that's okay. Right? Like, this type of analysis is something that you can do on your own as well, right? Where you like look at minions and you're like, okay, could I punish this better? Like, what I want you to be able to do at the end of the day is not like, I will not magically just turn you into a challenger player overnight, right? This will not happen. But I want you to be able to do these reviews on your own and be able to learn about the game on your own, right? Like, that is the plan, to give you tools so you can improve on your own, and for hopefully like give you like some sort of direction on what to actually do. Because that's like the main goal of coaching, right? So you don't have to permanently buy sessions to figure out what the fuck you're doing wrong. Like, I want you to be able to figure out what you're doing wrong on your own. And this is the kind of thought process you have to have, right? Like, you have to think,
Yeah,
can I walk here? Can I walk here? Where to walk? But I will, for now, we will just do general notes and stuff that you're doing wrong in the game, and then we will talk more about mindset in later sessions, because you already, like, we have a lot of sessions, right? So we have more time, so we can talk about mental stuff afterwards. So when we have to go for last hits, try to stand as far away from enemy champion as possible, or as, not as far away as needed. We will just word it like as far as needed. Ideally, just outside of their range. This would be good. Yeah. Okay, good. Because walk in here is really bad, because now you take damage.
and minions also took damage.
Yeah. Here, you can start thinking about how to punish again, but now we push wave a little bit too fast. This was just good E by Lux. So here, right? How is this lane going right now?
Yeah, she is winning, and I should like try to get a recall. Also, I have mana flow ban, so I should, and she doesn't have E, so I should punish her a little bit.
Very good. Correct. All of these things. Correct. Yes. You are losing lane at the moment. You're down on HP. We need to get out of lane and get a recall. We have mana flow up. Her E is on cooldown, so we can try to punish. All very correct things. Good.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna get level 2 advantage first here.
I would, by the way, I would just walk up and E her first, and then walk back afterwards. Just proc mana flow band as quickly as possible. You already kind of have the push. You want to keep pushing. Like, what I'm thinking of here is, I cannot crash this wave, or I can crash this wave, but this wave crashes bad because I cannot buy anything. So I need to crash next wave. So I need to figure out, like what I'm immediately thinking is I need to recall. How can I play this wave so that I can crash next wave and then recall on next wave, right? Because you don't want to push this too fast. The mistake you end up making is you push this wave too fast, and now you get stuck in lane. You actually do this quite a few times. You grief your wave quite a few times where you play the wave incorrectly and you end up getting stuck in lane because of it. And it's very fun to see. So here, this is still fine. We just need to be ahead of Lux in terms of how much we're pushing it. We don't want to push it too much though. So we're ahead now. This is fine. Q, bad. Why? Because it's too fast. Enemy wave has just spawned. Too fast. Way too fast. And then you do it again, I'm pretty sure. You EQ again. Yeah, you EQ again.
Yeah.
Too fast. Way, way, way too fast. Look at what happens now. Wave gets stuck. A wave doesn't get stuck, but you don't crash on third. Wave crashes on second. And we can't recall now. Our entire plan was recall, right?
Yeah.
On wave 3. You said you wanted cheater. And you can cheat her against Lux, because she has low wave clear early game, because her cooldowns are so long. So this was like just a misplay in terms of the wave. Be aware of how fast you push waves when you want to stack them. Cheater recall, for example. Need to slow push 2 and crash 3. So you just push too fast. And now you end up in a really awkward spot in lane. Like this ward also doesn't really do anything, because Shaco will always do this path, or this path, like always. He just does it every game. He will always do raids,
start
red,
on-
Krugs.
Always.
Yes. I mean, some Shacos know how to do the blue side clear, but then you gank level 3 without a... Look, he's top lane now, by the way. He did this path. Yep. He will always do this. He will do this, and then he will do this, and then this. And then he will appear on lane at 220. Or this, and appear on lane at 220. That is how it goes. He's at 230 because he's a bit slow at doing his clear, but if Shaco is good, he can do this. This would be good if you didn't know where enemy jungle started. Right?
Yeah, makes sense.
So this lane is still fixable. How? What do we need to do to fix this lane? What is the state of the lane right now?
Yeah, it's pushing for me because
It's pushing
of
into
the-
you, yeah?
Yeah, I could like let her push and crash the wave after her crash, or I could try to force push this.
What I would do is I would think, okay, I still want my recall. Because I am losing in mana. Well, I'm not losing in mana, but I'm losing in HP. And staying in lane anymore is kind of gonna suck. Because I will burn through my mana a lot faster than she burns through her mana. If I want to try to do anything with the wave. So I would still think about how to get my reset. You have two options. You either think about how to get your reset and then play the wave accordingly, or you just let her push into you. And you just give up control of the lane. I think looking for your reset is better, because you will bleed less minions like that. But you have to play it better to be able to do that, right? So what I would think is, okay, I still want to recall here, because I'm low on HP and low on mana, and I will keep bleeding if I just play lane with Lux, because she will just spam E on me over and over again, and there's not a lot I can do about that. So how can I get my reset? Well, we need to push the wave, right? So what do we ask ourselves? Can we push this wave? And then reset. What do you think?
Yeah, we can push this wave because Rise can do it.
But
even
will
on
we get
level
reset?
2.
I think if you
It's
push
gonna-
this wave, the next wave will come too fast and you will bleed minions.
Yeah, so
Ideally,
maybe like slow
the-
push.
Yes,
A
the
little bit.
best timer to get a reset is always right after you have pushed the wave super quickly. Because then the next enemy wave is, or the next wave is like not even spawned yet, right? Like imagine if you just one-shot this wave is not even spawned, which means you have more time to run back to base. But the worst time to reset is right when the lane, like the waves come into lane and meet, right? Because then the enemy will just push the wave and you will bleed minions while you're in base. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
It is the same with roaming, right? You don't want to roam, like this timer would be terrible to roam, right? Because the waves are meeting, right? This means you lose minions. If you reset right now, you also lose minions. It's the same thing that happens if you reset when the waves are about to meet. Exact same thing. Except the waves are just not on your screen yet, so you're like 3 seconds faster. Woohoo! But I would slow push this, and then I would crash next. So this is fine, by the way. This is fine. Be aware of how much mana you are using, because you need to have enough mana to crash next. That is the only thing I will say. This is all good. This is where the mistakes happen again. Too fast. And too much mana. You don't have mana to crash next wave now. Right?
I think I tried to recall on this one.
Yeah,
but it
you
was a bad
recall on
idea,
this
right?
wave.
'Cause
You recall on this wave, but I would say like
Yeah.
it's two
it
mistakes,
worked
right?
because she didn't push it.
Yes,
but
but
it was a bad
It's
bad
not good,
idea.
right? Like another player will do this. Like he will punish you for this. If I play against you and I see this, I'm like, well, I have two options, by the way. First option is I just walk up and pull the wave. That works. I just pull the wave and freeze. And then I just say, okay, have fun bleeding an entire wave level 3. Good job, Rice. Because you burned too much mana, so you can't stop her from pulling the wave now, right? Does this make sense? The
Yeah.
other thing I would do is just push this and then push next wave. I think freezing is best option for her. And because you have no mana left, and the wave is not very big, and the waves are meeting now, she can just pull the wave, take 100 damage, and then smile in your face as you recall. And then you will just bleed an entire wave, and she will be happy. Now, she's bad, so she doesn't do this. And Shaco's here as well. But I think this is like mistake. Pretty big mistake. Yeah, how to correctly set up waves. You slow push, and then you crash. And you be aware of how much mana you use. Because another bad habit you have is you use your spells on the wave way too much, for no reason. Like, if you have an idea of what to do with the wave, it's fine. For example, here, if your idea was, I can crash and recall, it's fine. Now, I will say it's bad idea, right? There is a better way to do it. But it makes sense, right? But there are instances in this game where you just fucking throw spells on the wave for no reason. Here, for example, like, what are we doing here? What can we do, right? Like, so why would you throw spells on wave here? What is the idea? Well, it is to thin the wave or kill the wave, right?
Yeah.
But can we... Okay, so let's go down this thought process, right? I don't want you to feel like super bad, but let's go down this thought process. This is what you should do when you review your own games, right? You have to be pretty harsh on yourself when you review your own games to find your mistakes. Otherwise, you will just say, ah, shmeep shmoop worked out, right? Wait, what am I saying? Wait, let me think for a moment. One sec, I lost my train of thought.
What the thought process on me using
Yes. Okay,
here.
so if you want to hit this wave, the idea is keep Lux stuck in the lane, right? Make sure she doesn't get to reset. This is the entire idea. Now, it would be thin the wave and then freeze, or it will be kill this entire wave and push next to make sure she can't reset. But Lux only has to kill these 3 minions, and the next wave is super far away. So you cannot do this, right? It is just not possible to keep Lux stuck in the lane. So, what I want you to do is whenever, because this is a good idea in some spots, right? Like I have done this and I have killed the enemy laner because they couldn't like crash the wave and reset. But the only way this is good and the only way you should do this is if the wave is close. If the wave is here, this play is good, by the way. Changes everything. Why? Because that means you can thin this wave and now freeze. And now Lux has to stay in the lane. But before you can do this, you need to look at where your wave is, okay? This is very important. But before you decide how to play the wave, whether it's like pushing, freezing, stacking, take notice of where your next wave is. Because yes, if the wave is right here, this is a good play by you, then it is okay to burn this mana to try to keep Lux stuck in the lane. But because the wave is so far away, it is not possible. She will just kill these minions, and you cannot tank the minions for like 10 seconds while Lux is hitting you. Just not possible, right?
Yeah.
So if that is the case, just don't hit the wave at all now, right? But if the wave is close, it is good, right? So this is something to take notice of. This is something we have to be aware of. And here, like, this E on the wave, oh, mon ami. Maybe it is actually doable here because of how Lux plays it, but now you have hit the wave too much. Again, no reason to hit, like, too many spells on the wave, man. Too many spells. You have just burned through half of your mana pool, and you have just gotten back into lane. Now Lux doesn't even have to reset. Not more spells on the wave, but these? Like, why? What is the point? What is the thought process behind this? Let's think about it. Like, why do you think you do
There was
this?
no thought process. It was autopilot.
Okay. Okay. This is habit you have to fix. Like, this is very important because this will get you stuck in lane so many times. Ryze cannot just force push the wave for 200 mana before he hits like level 6, because that's when you get the upgrade on your Q. He cannot do it. Like early game, Ryze, like you invest basically half of your fucking mana for a push early game. That is how this works. Because you have to throw so many spells because your Q doesn't do any damage yet. Because you don't have the ult, like 40% damage on it. So just wait, just chill. The way he plays is he stacks wave and then he crashes, or he crashes to get resets. And here I can assure you, you cannot crash to get reset because it's cannon wave. If it was non-cannon wave, you know, maybe it would be fine, but then I would ask you, why are we resetting, coming back into lane, playing 2 waves, and then resetting again, right? Like, I would be like, okay, there has to be a better way to play that, right? Like, there has to just be a better way to play that sequence, but stop throwing spells on the wave for no reason. You are burning too much mana. This is an important note, okay? Very important note.
Yeah.
Very, very important. God, no, we have 200 mana left. If I'm playing Lux here, I'm thinking, huh? What is this guy doing? He has just come back to lane and burned all of his mana? How can he play? I will just control the entire lane now. Because he can no longer push me in. Like the way Ryze fights these control mage champions. Here, by the way. Okay. You have like the correct idea. Because you repeatedly say, maybe I can bait this spell. Maybe I can bait Lux E if I walk here. Which is good idea, by the way. This is how you beat these champions. Usually. Unless you push. Or unless you like stack waves really well and play around resets well until you can start playing League of Legends. But this is correct idea. But what is the idea behind baiting a spell? Like, what does that do?
In this case, give me access to hit the lane without getting
If we're
more
very
damage.
basic, yeah, it is correct. If we're very like basic about it, she uses a spell. Her spell is on cooldown. She is weaker now. Okay, that gives us control in the lane. What can we use that control for? Well, here, Lux has to go for these 2 minions. I would walk up here, and I would just look for a W on her. Why? Mana flow. It will come up by the time you get up there. But that is literally what I would do. I would just walk up, proc my mana flow, and then step right the fuck back. Because the entire idea behind baiting her spells is to try to punish her. Like, force her out of the lane, if you can. If you can force her all the way up here, it's good. Why? Because now when you have to go for this minion, you can walk back, and Lux has to walk all the way back up here. Like, did you watch my Ahri coaching recently? The one I did with the Master Tier player?
Yeah.
We talk about this, right? Space is a resource in lane. If you can force the enemy laner to go back here, it means that they have to spend time walking back up here if they want to punish you. Which means that they, like, the distance for them to reach you is longer, which means you have more time to just get minions for free now. And if she doesn't walk back, you just throw a W on her and get free mana flow proc. And then we're smiling, right? So, it's this one. Whenever enemy champ uses spell, think about if you can punish it. And sometimes you cannot punish it. That is okay. All that I care about is every single fucking time you see this Lux throw out her E, you go to yourself, punish. Can I walk up? How can I punish? Can I walk here? And sometimes you will completely grief it and you will walk in and you will eat a Lux Q to the face and die. Okay, that is fine. What I care most about is just to make sure that you think about it every single time. And you try to do it every single time. And it will build habit, right? This is what matters.
Yeah.
Building these habits. Sometimes you will completely fucking grief it. I have done this before as well. Challenger players, pro players, we all do it. where we're trying to really push a limit and we just fuck up, or we miscalculate, or we play it bad mechanically, right? But I want you to, every time you see Lux throw out her E, every time you see a Syndra throw out her Q or her E, every time you see Orianna throw her Q, think, can I punish it? Every time Ahri throws her Q, every time LeBlanc uses W or Q, can I punish? Every time. That should be your goal right now. And then obviously, don't throw 8 million spells on the wave if possible. These are like the 2 most important things from your laning phase. And setting up waves correctly. these three things most important for your laning phase. Okay. Let us move on a bit, because you end up getting stuck in the lane here again. Like, if I'm looking at you in this spot in the lane, whenever you're in a spot in lane where you're low on mana and you can't do anything, you should probably ask yourself, okay, because this feels bad for you, right? Like, this feels shit for you if you're super low on mana. So we ask ourselves, how did we get into this spot? And the way we got into this spot was we used too much mana on the wave when we got back to lane. If you had full mana here, we would be fucking smiling, because you would just be able to walk up to the Lux and slap her in the face. But you can't, because you have no mana. So you have to just give control in the lane, which feels bad, right? If we want to avoid giving control as much as possible. I still can't believe we win this game. What the fuck? It's actually insane. What next? Yeah, okay. So here I would just let wave hit the tower. Mostly because I need to reset anyway. There's no reason to hold this freeze, right? Like, if you just let the wave hit the tower, it will bounce faster, because the tower will help you by hitting minions. There's no real reason to hold it, but it's minor detail. It's not super important. It just means you would push a little bit faster, which means you will get your reset a little bit faster. Which means
it was autopilot. I tend to have to do this.
Okay. So how do we fix autopilot? If you autopilot a lot with the way you play waves, how do we fix this?
I don't know, be more mindful.
Yeah, but like, it's easy to just say, okay, yes, coach, I will be more mindful when I play League of Legends. But that is not really a solution, right? It's like, okay, well, yeah, bro, if you were just gonna be more mindful, you didn't need me here. You could just say to yourself, yeah, bro, be more mindful. We have to set up some sort of reminders for you, so you actually remember when to do this. So you have my voice in the back of your head when this happens, right? So how can we do this? We have to set you some reminders. What are some reminders that we can set you? One thing I do with the pro players that I work with is I say, every time the wave is about to meet, think about how you want to play the wave. So every single time these waves are gonna meet, you think about how you want to play the wave.
Yep.
You ask yourself that question, by the way, and you come up with an answer. So let's write this down. Whenever the waves meet, ask yourself how you want to play the wave. And come up with an answer. Now, the thought process that goes into this is, I ask myself, we can write this down as well. So you ask yourself, how do I want to play this wave? Well, I want to push. Okay, why do you want to push? I want to reset. Okay, so that is why you want to push. But usually it comes in this order, right? I want to reset, so I need to push. That is usually the thought process you have. Or I want to trade with the enemy laner, so I want to freeze. Right? I want to roam, so I want to push. Usually, like, as you can see, what you want to do with the wave actually ends up coming down to what you want to do in the game. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we don't just do whatever with the wave for no reason. We do whatever, we do a specific thing with the wave because we have an idea of why this is good. So why would we want to freeze this, right? Like, there are instances where this is good, right?
Yeah.
Why would we ever want to freeze this? What does this accomplish? What does this do for us?
Have a better safe position. We put Lux in an awkward spot in the lane.
Yes. All correct things. But does that matter right now? Because Lux has just reset.
And we need to reset. Mana.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Okay, because we need to reset. Like, this is #1 priority at the moment, getting the fuck out of this lane. Because we're low on mana, so we can't do anything. So if you're full mana here, full HP, I would... this would be a higher level play to determine, because you would have to determine if holding this wave and not having priority is better than pushing and looking for roam bot lane or looking for invade. But it would make a lot more sense if you had full HP and full mana to freeze this. Then this would be good. But what I want you to understand is, like, freezing is not always bad. Freezing is not always good. It depends on the reasoning behind it, right? Like, that is all that matters here. Like, League is not just like, yes, this will always be good, or yes, this will always be bad. It's not really that type of game, right? It will be good depending on which circumstance you're in. And here, you need to fucking reset, so freezing is bad. So this is why it is so important that you, like, try to constantly reason, like, think about, why am I doing this? What is the point? Right? Like, what is the point of freezing here? It would be to trade with the Lux. Okay, well, Lux is not in the fucking lane, so freeze doesn't matter, okay? Just push then. Go, go, go. Push, reset, right? Like, I want you to start being a lot more conscious of why you're doing things. Like, whenever you're doing something, why? What is the point? What is the point? What does it lead to? What does it matter? Like, we need to be so much more conscious of our decisions. Same with Tenacity Boots, by the way. Like, why the fuck are they good? What is Tenacity Boots good against? It's good against CC and it gives magic resist. So it's good against CC and AP. Okay, cool. Let's press tab. I'm sure you press tab on this reset. Or at least you press tab when I tell you to.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is telling me that Merctreads is good against Shaco. I'm being fucking lied to by Riot Games.
It's because of the
box, I guess?
Yeah, maybe. But
maybe because he can go AP, but
yeah, but I would just a pause here. I would not have upgraded the boots here.
Okay.
I would.
What would you
I think. I didn't know if I think I had the money to buy the catalyst crystal there.
No. It's 1300. You have 1100. It got changed, right? You remember? It used to be 1100. Now it's 1300. You don't have money for it. Look, 1100.
Blasting Wind would give me a lot of damage, but does it
but
matter?
The problem isn't the damage, right? Like, our problem is not damage right now. Our problem is that we keep running out of mana in the lane.
Yeah.
Blasting Wand can be a good buy, by the way. It's not a bad purchase. It depends on your matchup. Lux, like, it's hard to trade with her, right? So we're usually just playing for push and we're playing for roam against Lux, unless she really fucks up.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy Blasting Wand, you will not get Sapphire Crystal, which, yeah, I mean, if you're fist fighting the enemy laner on repeat, can be good. But we're not really fist fighting the Lux, I don't think.
Yeah.
If you think it puts her in range where you can kill her from your mana pool, sure. I don't think it does, but yeah, sure. And I only think you kill her if she fucks up horribly. So I would not build it. I like this and this. Boots help us with dodging spells in lane, and boots let us push faster because of the CDR, and the mana lets us use more spells, which also lets us push faster and let us roam. That is why I would go this. If you could buy Catalyst, I would buy Catalyst. Because Catalyst is just such a fucking good item. Means you can just get hit and get free mana, and when you use mana, you get free HP. Just makes you harder to push out in lane. Right? If you, like, Blasting Wand, I don't really like buying on its own, unless it is matchup where you're not... What would I buy Blasting Wand against? Maybe, like, if I'm playing against... No, I'm thinking against Silas, I would go Ruby Crystal Sapphire, right? Ruby Sapphire. Playing against the Kali, I would go Ruby Sapphire. If I'm against Kassadin, I would probably go Blasting Wand here. Yeah, sure. Because he can't really trade. Well, he can trade with me, actually. But
if you were a Kassadin, you also buy Blasting Wind because of the AP ratios.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, actually, here, if I'm playing Kassadin, I probably just go Ruby Crystal Sapphire, but yeah. I just think that is a very good combo. But I think it doesn't matter too much. Like, if you want to buy Blasting Wand, you can buy Blasting Wand. This is not the reason why you're not winning lane, right? Like, it's not, like, it's more so the play. But I think Merctreads are just bad this game. Because, again, like, what are you... Okay, Merctreads, good against magic damage, good against CC. Let's count the magic damage. 1, cool. 2, if you count Alistar, but Alistar doesn't do that much damage, right? Okay, let's count the CCs. Lux Q, Alistar stun, Vayne stun, Shaco Fear, and Fiora W. Okay, how many of these are realistically getting hit by in a fight? Lux Q can happen. Alistar Stun can happen. And Shaco Fear can happen. Vayne E and Lux or Fiora W probably not happening. So 3 CCs is what it's useful against. Okay. Probably not enough to warrant. If they had like AP jungle as well, yeah, I think Merchants would be fine then. Because now they have triple AP, right? Which means that Merc's value go up because it's good against magic damage, because it gives you magic resist, right? Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So trying to think about why we do things. It's like all this is coming back to like, why do we do some things, right? Like why? What is the point of what we're doing here? What is the point of our items that we're buying? This is actually a very cool moment. Let's look at this. I think you could do something very fucking sick here. I would just go really hard on the Lux here. I see her wait. Like, again, you're saying this while we're talking, or while you're playing, by the way. I'm gonna bait her E. You step here, zoop, you step back, you bait her E. Fucking sick, man. Now step in, punish that shit, fuck her up, take this amount of HP from her, or this, depending on how she plays it, right? Like, has to be a follow-up. You walk in, good, I like this. But then you hit the wave, what? And then, oh my god, she wastes Q? Fuck yeah, I'm spacing right back in there and I'm hitting her some more. I would probably even go for an all-in here. Maybe not. It would be close, but I would step in, I would E, I would Q, I would W, I would E, I would Q, and then I would see, she's probably this HP. Okay, then I step back. Right? Like, there has to be follow-up with what we're doing here. You just let her get away with fucking murder, and now you're gonna get E'd in the face again. Are you baited again? Oh my god, walk in! Go, 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 go! I know you have to last it this minion, but this minion can be lasted with, like, while you're running, and then you just Q it. So it's actually a little bit different from what we talked about earlier. Okay. This is a very weird point to try to get across, I feel like. But how do I phrase this? Because what I want you to do here is very strange. I think walking out here is fine, but there has to be a specific idea behind walking out here. So when I say I think walking out here is fine, why do you think that is? Why do you think I think this can be good?
Because I'm gaining a little space on the lane.
Yeah.
She's on the other side of the lane, so
Yeah.
it is hard for me to hit. Also, I am far from the minions, so if she tried to hit me, she's not gonna damage the minion.
She's not gonna hit the minions. Yeah. Good. Yeah. But what does this mean? This means that we will not trade with her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're not trading with her, how do we win lane then?
Push.
We push. Okay. Yes, correct. So the intention with walking out here would be to push. So if you walk out here, the follow-up play has to just kill the wave as quickly as possible. And then, what is the follow-up after we push this wave?
We see if we have any play available.
Yeah, we look at top lane. Not just the mini-map, by the way. You fucking move your camera up there, and you see, what HP is Fiora at? How is the wave looking? Is this... Maybe you can, like, run up and dive it. Maybe. Maybe it's possible. If not, then you look at bot lane. And you're like, what HP are these guys at? Maybe this is diveable, right? You don't do this at all, and this is something we have to fix. So, whenever you push the wave, first look at the minimap. So, is there anything suspicious happening on the minimap here?
Bot lane is being diveable, and Trundle is also very advanced, so that is potential for plays on either side.
Yeah, I would say there's some suspicious activity going on here. I wonder if these guys are low HP. And then I would look bot lane, and if they're full HP, I am looking straight to top lane, and I'm seeing what this is. If she is full HP as well, I'm thinking, well shit, no roam available. Okay, but what do we do then? Then we probably just go for a ward. And then we return to lane. Or maybe we can sneak a plant in river, if there's a little snack to have. Suspicious activity going on. And then move your camera over to see if there is a roam available. Again, it is okay if there's not a play available. You do not have to force everything. This is completely fine. But what matters is you get into the habit of doing these things, right? Like, because you don't lose anything by looking down here. Like, you just gain information, and it's so important because, like, in 30% of the games you play, there will be a dive bot lane here. And you just run bot lane, you dive the enemy bot lane, and the game ends right there. Enemy bot lane is now too far behind, cannot play League of Legends. Well, it's Brazil server, so maybe they can. But, you know, you just run bot lane, you just kill them, boom. A super massive advantage. In like maybe 10%, 20%, top lane is diveable here. Boom. That is 50% of games. These are arbitrary numbers, right? But it is a pretty large amount where you just win the game on the spot just by looking. Literally just by looking. And you don't lose anything. And it's fucking great. It's lovely. But this is all to say, if you step out here, has to be an intention with what you want to do with the wave. The way to win lane, if the enemy champion is playing non-interactive and does not want to trade with you and outrange you, is just push and roam. And if you push 10 waves, eventually you will find a roam. And there will be some games, like maybe 5 or 10% of games, where you don't find a roam, and it fucking sucks. But I think it is okay to acknowledge that a plan that works out in 90% of games is probably good. You know?
Yeah.
In pro play, a little bit different, because people don't get caught by roams so easily. But here, do you see what I mean? You walk out here, and then you walk back. Huh? What? What the fuck? No. If you walk out here, push, right? You see what I mean? Like, there has to be a reason behind it. Why do we walk out here? It's what we ask ourselves. Oh, what do I want to do with the wave? If you realize that I want to push the wave, then you just push the wave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, I took note of this as well, because I was like, what the fuck? This is strange. Because otherwise you will keep getting shoved in. Oh, yeah.
So this was such a bad,
By the way,
path.
not pushing the wave here gets you into this spot. If you push that wave, you do not end up in this situation. Because Lux has to now catch the wave, and she can't throw spells at you then. So you're actually pushing the wave would save you here.
Yeah, I'm gonna die later a little bit because
you die because you
has
misplay.
such a
You die because I mean, even if you don't die, if you're ever in this spot in the lane, you've probably fucked something up horribly, and you should look at it and figure out what did we fuck up, right? Yeah, we die. Feels bad. Feels very bad. And now we push the wave. Oh my god, it's a miracle. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Look. Look. Do we look?
I think I look at this time. I don't know. This was the
Jacob.
ghost.
No. Actually, is it earlier? Let me look. Oh, you actually do look. Yeah. You look when you're running back to lane. That's good. I would look at bot lane as well, but yeah. Also, while you are running back to lane, obviously think about what to do with the wave. But here, the conclusion is very simple. Push, right? A very simple conclusion. But what I want you to do is, every time you run back to lane, think about how you want to play. Like, plan what you want to do in the lane. Like, let's put ourselves some question. Do I want to trade with the enemy laner? Do I want to push and roam? Like, do I want to freeze, right? Like, what do I want to do? We need to plan for what to do. Here, answer is very obvious. I want to push and roam. Sick. Push, roam. Good. Nice. Lovely. But in some matchups, if I'm playing against Sylas or something like this, maybe I want to freeze to deny him minions. Right? Like, but I will think about this while I'm running back to lane, because you have like 30 seconds to think about a plan. So you better come up with a good one, right? Like, you have a lot of time to think while you're running back to lane. And I know you can like alt tab out and maybe like change your song or read Reddit, but come on, we're trying to win League of Legends games here. I want to see my LP go up, right?
Yeah.
So we think about that plan while we're running back to lane. It is, again, it's just a habit that you can get into. Do we look top lane here? No, we move without looking. Oh my god, that's fucking criminal. Look. Pay attention, right? Because there's a world where you just run up here and you drop the mid wave and you just kill the Fiora. There's also a world where this roam does not work and instead you run bot lane. Obviously Shaco is here now, so maybe not possible, but still, look. Maybe you do look. I don't think you do, though. This is the roam I think you don't look. Yeah. And I'm pissed. Look. Look. Move camera. Oh, now we do. This was diveable, by the way. You could have done this. And then run behind her and kill. She's dead. And yeah, you will lose one mid wave. But losing one mid wave is fine to kill the enemy top laner, make her lose 2 waves, and get your Trundle 2 plates. This is worth it. Absolutely it is. Like, it is okay to drop a wave for a really good roam. If it's very high likelihood that it will work. If Fiora is full HP under this tower, yeah, you just run back to lane. But this is why we have to look as soon as we push the wave, right? So this was a pretty big mistake. Does anything else happen in lane? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it's just you not punishing Lux throwing spells on cooldown, and yeah. Like whenever Lux throws an E at you, it allows you to push the wave, right? Because her spell is on cooldown. And you just do that. Whenever she throws an E at you, you just push the wave. That is usually how this will go. Like you will usually trade HP to push. Because if you just let her hit you with these here, for example, yeah, this is good. And I would just throw all my spells. I would like keep spacing inwards, by the way, and keep throwing spells because her E is still on cooldown, right? I would just blow up this entire wave while walking up and then just leave and refuse to elaborate, right? Just push the wave and refuse to elaborate. But now you get scared. Why? Her E is not up yet. Why are we scared? Huh? Now her E is up.
Yield, maybe? Q.
Yeah, so how do we avoid that? How do we position to avoid the Q?
Behind me?
Yeah, Q cannot come at you here. So if you... Wait, actually the E has not been fired yet. So let's wait a bit. There's the E. Yeah. So you can walk like this. So if you're ready for her Q, it's going to be easy to dodge as well. So what you would do here is you would approach the wave. You would see E is on cooldown. What spell does she have left? Q ult. Sick. Lovely. Okay. Her E is on cooldown. I want to approach the wave. I want to either punish the Lux and hit her or just push the wave and make sure that I can get a reset or something or a roam. Okay. While I'm approaching the wave, Lux can throw out a Q. Okay. Let us now mentally prepare for that Lux Q. It might not come, but you have to be ready for it if it does, and be ready for how to move. So if you're running like this, Lux throws out a Q, you have to be ready to click down, right? Just has to be, gotta be ready for it. Need to be mentally prepared for what can happen next when you approach. But here, Lux is too far away as well. Here, you would just walk like this, zoop, and then you would just keep hitting the wave. Because she's walking away for some reason. Because her E is on cooldown, right? But this is a mistake you make a lot. And you just get pushed in the entire lane. Yeah, here... after your Leona misses an E on a target that it does not see her, I'll just go push out the lane. Our HP situation is pretty bad. We need to get a reset. Sure, just push the wave and leave. Because this ends up being pretty rough for us.
Yeah, he dropped the Herald.
Yeah, exactly. What happens next? We just get pushed in. Just get pushed in. I thought your mid game was actually somewhat fine. It was not terrible. Like the reasoning with why you go to certain waves was fine. The way you play fights was a bit bad. Let me look at my notes. Evaluating roams. Yeah, I think this is something that we've already talked
Yeah, I
about.
think you're talking about target selection that I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. Like how to play fights. I thought your mid game macro was not bad. Like I think this is not the thing holding you back. This is not what you need to like pay most attention to. Here again, I would just like for you to look at side lanes, like look at bot lane. Maybe you can go grab raids here, right? Like you have things that you can do here. Sure, the plant is not bad. If you want a clear vision here, it's not bad. But I would look at bot lane because maybe you can run bot. Obviously now we know that there's a pink here, so you wouldn't have been able to. But again, you're not playing to win this game. You're playing to win like a certain amount of games out of 100, right? So anything you can do that makes that chance higher is good. Yeah, we get hit by Lux again. Fucking sucks. Good ult by her, by the way, to chunk you out. Makes it very hard for you to lane. Yeah. Here. Yeah, catch wave is good. Nice. The idea of cross-mapping is good. I just know that it's solo queue, so I'm very fucking worried when I see your teammates pinging go in, go in, go in. But cross-map is good. I just know it's solo queue, so my team, I just decide to fight it, even though it's a losing fight. But the idea to cross-map is very good. And now you realize there's no play available, so just push out the wave. By the way, I would still like you to pay attention to what's going on up here, though. Because maybe, somehow, magically someone is super low HP. Although, probably not. But maybe. You never know. And if someone is low HP, you will just go up and murder them, right? And now we look. And we recognize there's no play available. That's fine. We look bot lane. We check our ult. Maybe we can go. We come to the conclusion that no, we cannot go. Okay, that's good. I like it. Yeah, there's an Alistar. Cool. We can hit him a little bit if we want to. Slap him about. Yeah, we just return to lane. That is fine. Need to be aware that Alistar... Object permanence. He's still around here. Yeah, he's behind us now. Cool. And we're probably safe. Here we can... The idea here should be to hit the Lux, by the way. Because we're not killing Alistar. We're just hitting Alistar for fun. And then if Lux steps in, because Vi is here, we will kill her. But yeah, we're just hitting Alistar. There's nothing better to do. Yeah, might as well hit him, because we can't reach the Lux anymore.
I spaced it too back. Also.
Yeah, you spaced a bit too far back, but this is not like the problem. Here you space a bit too close. You can hit him a little bit before you get in. But there's not a lot you can really do.
He almost died.
Yeah, but are you really killing the Alistar there? Probably not, right? You're just hitting him to hit him, just to chunk him.
If I did not miss the Q, I would have killed him.
Yeah, but I still think you're very... This is a very important moment for spacing. Fiora is dead here. She is just dead. Why? We just saw her use her W, right? She just used it. So, if you know that Fiora is dead here, what should you do? What does Fiora want to do here after she kills Trundle, if she's this HP?
We're gonna try to waste us time or do more damage.
No. If you're thinking Fiora here kills this, I would think she's trying to escape, okay? She wants to get out now. How is she gonna get out? Which way is she gonna run? She has two options, this or this.
She's gonna go up, probably, because Leon is right side.
Yeah. If she goes here, what do?
We go there.
Yeah, we go here. Yeah, right. Yeah, you need to like mentally prepare for this. By the way, it might seem very silly, but you have to like be ready for this. Otherwise, you will react late. Because look at what you end up doing. Yeah, this is fine. This is a good position. We like this. Smiling right now. Because we will kill Fiora, and she has no way to go. She can't run up because we're here, and she can't run to the side because then we will follow her as well, and Diona is here. Good. Nice. I like it. Huh? What? Huh? What? Shaco's not magically gonna do 3k damage, I can assure you. This champion is way too pissed to be able to do that. You can keep standing here, and then just kite up. If Fiora runs at you, you run up. If Shaco runs at you, you can like just stand and tank him, actually. But here, running down is very illegal, because now you're giving Fiora an exit. Now she can leave this way, right?
She almost lived.
Yeah, she almost lived. What? Huh? What the fuck just happened? Excuse me? Oh yeah, it's this play. Yeah. Yeah, you just basically give her a free way to get out. So, again, it comes down to make the decision of what you're gonna do a little bit before you even go in. So here, recognize, if you think Fiora is dead, you fucking commit to it. And you stand right here, and you just cut off her exit, right? Now, again, sometimes you're wrong. Fiora is not dead there, and she turns on you and murders your ass. That is fine.
Yeah, that usually happens.
Yeah,
with Fiora.
That is okay. Sometimes this will happen. Sometimes you will just be completely wrong, and you will be like, okay, yeah, maybe if Fiora has 8 million items, has her W available, and has her ult, I cannot play it like this, right? But you commit to that decision you make, and here it is. She's dead. Why is she dead? Because she's 400 HP and has no W. That just means she gets one-tapped. She almost gets out here. And Leona gets the kill because of how you play it. Oh, mon ami, Leona got the kill. Ay, disaster. Also here, just look, look. It's not because you have to move, right? There's maybe a game where you have to move here, or maybe 10 games out of 100 where you have to move here, and you just win the game because the enemy team decides to dive for some reason. But yeah, I agree. A lot of times you have to catch this wave, but looking doesn't make you lose anything, right? So just look. There's nothing to lose. Yeah, let's keep doing this. Catching wave mid is good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we look and we recognize we have to move. Yeah, it's good. We push the wave and we're like, what the fuck next? Can I push next wave? Yeah, I can, but
I was afraid because Luxia and Alistar was there.
yeah, it's correct decision, by the way. And we see that Shaco is far up mid, and we look, oh, sick. Where do we catch him? Now, this is like just minor detail, but you E him here. You can see which one your E is on. So we know this is right. Right? Like your E is around this guy. So you would just W him and just one-shot this guy. Instead of killing both by mistake. Because you end up targeting this one down here. And now you take more time to kill him, which means it takes longer for you to join this fight. Your Tristana, just look away. Whew. Skip, there we go. Oh, this was cool play. You just kind of won the game here. It was nice. You get Baron off this. This was a good play. I mean, I think last thing is the fight. And that's probably it. Yeah, here. Okay, when you enter mid-game, or like team fighting phase, whenever you leave base, think about how you want to play fights. So you press tab, who is the biggest threat? Do we win front to back? When I say biggest threat, it can be like someone that, like, for example, if you're playing Victor, this is not only for Ryze, by the way, all of these things are like very generic, but these are questions that will help you think better. If you're playing Victor, big threats to you can be assassins or CC, right? If you're playing Ryze, big threats to you can be CC. You're not very scared of assassins usually. It can be an AD carry that's a big threat to you, and you recognize this and you pay extra attention to them in fights. For example, if you're playing Victor and you're playing against like a Camille or a Zed, you would pay extra attention to them in fights because they're the ones that are going to kill you, right? So you play around them in fights. Do we win front to back? Maybe you can just afford to play front to back in fights. Maybe this is fine. Maybe you just play slowly back. You just hit front line, right? Like this all determines how you will play fights, right? You think about how you want to play them. What looks good in a fight for us? And then you think about that before the fight even happens, because then you're more prepared for how you want to actually fight. Like then you have a general idea in mind behind how you should fight. Like I think in these situations, you can front to back because enemy team is quite short ranged until your team dives in. I think you just hit whoever the fuck you can hit, and then if your team finds CC on someone, you instantly go on them. And your target should be Vayne, Lux are the two highest priority targets, and then Fiora, Shaco, and then Alistar last. So if you have no one to hit, you will hit Alistar. If you can hit Fiora or Shaco, you'll probably hit Shaco, and if you can hit Fiora, you will hit Fiora. If you can hit Vayne or Lux, you will hit them. So here, we can hit the Lux, so we hit the Lux. Cool. Sweet. Now we can hit the Vayne, so we hit the Vayne. Okay, good. Nice. But we hit Alistar for some reason. Don't know why. Sick. We just murder them. Obviously, it doesn't matter in this situation, but there will be fights where this matters a lot. Like, how you decide who you're gonna hit. Yeah, here we just know that we beat Fiora, because we're fucking Goomba Fett. Nice. I mean, I think this is like basically it, right? Oh yeah, here, target selection again. Yeah, Shaco just walks into you. Here, the way you can use your ult, by the way, this exit is already covered. Lux is here, I would ult behind her. Because then she has to run into my team, right? Or she has to run into me. Again, you're cutting off her escape. Her escape right now is this way. It is not this way, because this way she has to run into your team. It can be flash over the wall as well, but she will run this way before she flashes over the wall. So ult here. Okay?
Yeah.
And you just get a free kill on Shaco. Nice. Huge. Here, why focus Alistar?
Yeah. On that case, it was because this was specific to Rise, is because if I eat him and kill him, he was in front of me, I would target everyone else just because he was closer.
Fiora is right
Um,
here. I would hit Fiora here.
Oh no! Oh, right here.
Yeah, but look, you're
Uh,
even now your mouse is on Elistar. This
yeah,
means
my
you're trying
mouse
to
is.
hit him.
Yeah, now it's because she's low. He's low HP, but I think it's a
But he's
bad
not a
choice.
priority. I mean, yeah, if he doesn't have ult on, actually, yeah, then this can be fine. Yeah, I don't think so. I would still go for Fiora. But yeah, but he has ult on, so he's very tanky right now. Like you can see, 87 damage. Fucking 190. He blocked 350 damage, right? It's like kind of a waste of spells, right? I would just target Fiora here. Here, yeah, your E is fine. It's because the entire enemy team is running into you. But here, you're still focusing Elistar. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. You kill everyone anyway. But yeah. I think that's it. Do you have any questions?
It was really good.
Okay. I will stop recording then.